Hello, everybody. Welcome back. My name is Emily Jones, and I am starting a no-buy month for the month of February, and I'm hoping to make it a month-to-month thing and possibly for the rest of the year of 2025. So these are steps that I am personally taking to, one, hold myself accountable to all of this, and to, two, ask you to join me in the same thing. So I'm currently in the process of taking stock of everything I have. And this is an eye-opening process. That is all I am going to say. I never realized how much crap I have in my house until I started looking around. And I mean really looking around, you guys. Like opening drawers, looking behind doors, looking at all the clothes in my closet, looking at all the stuff on the shelf, looking at all the stuff in the bins, looking at everything in the drawers of my desk. Oh my goodness, you guys, it is overwhelming, okay? So, this is part of the reason why I'm doing this. When I started taking stock of everything, I realized how stressed out I was getting while I was taking stock of all of it. So, with the no-buy challenge, you're going to have to determine what are your needs and what are your wants. So how do we get through each day? With a roof over our head, utilities being paid in our home, if we have medication, and food to nourish and strengthen us to get us through the day. Those are the things we need to function as human beings. What is a want? There are so many things I can consider a want. But I want to go through this year, and I want to end this year saying, I have everything I need. I don't want for anything except for my friends, my family, my neighbors, and all American citizens to feel safe, secure, and loved. That's my goal. So that's the important thing. That's where I'm going with all of this. I want my friends, family, and neighbors to feel safe, loved, and secure. So now I'm going through and determining the importance of everything I have in my personal inventory. Okay, so I am going to say yes to food, my medical needs, my personal hygiene, the bills to keep these things in place. Cuckoo clock right on time. If you are new to my channel, we call the cuckoo clock the bullshit alarm. But now I think we're going to have to call it the enlightenment alarm, because I want this year to be a little bit more of a year of enlightenment. Transportation, basic replacements, and emergencies. What's considered a basic replacement? Say you have a carrot peeler or a vegetable peeler and it breaks. That's a basic replacement. But you could easily do just as well by just peeling things with like the edge of a knife. It's not as efficient, but you could get by until you were able to get that basic replacement. Kind of a lame excuse, but it works. It works, okay? All right, so that's my importance. I'm taking stock of everything. So today, what is my goal for me? And in turn, my goal for you as my viewer. All right, so I'm going to move my head down here. Go through your closets and ask yourself the very simple question, why did I buy that? And seriously ask yourself that question. What was the purpose of me buying this? Is there value in this? Is there a reason other than I thought it was cute and I wanted it? Does it serve more than one purpose? Going through the stuff in my home, I'm just currently looking at my desk, okay? Yes, I just got home from a vacation. Yes, I just bought 2 trolls. Why did I buy these? So I could remember my trip to Norway and the fact that I was stuck in a town that was covered in these things. And I thought they were cute. One's a boy, one's a girl. All right, so there's the whole point of those. It's just to, oh, hey, look, I got to see Norway, and I have some trolls. But what about the hat I'm wearing on my head? This was a gift from one of my amazing YouTube viewers, Becky. Becky sent this to me 3 years ago when I lost my dog. I have been wearing this hat religiously off and on for 3 years. It still works, it's still in great shape, and I plan on using it for years to come. But I don't need any more hats that say Dog Mom. I have one. And technically I have two. But I don't need more than those. So I'm not going to be buying any more hats. Now, I've gone through every closet and every cupboard and every storage thing in my home. And let me tell you, I have amassed a lot of junk. Okay? But the thing is everything has a purpose, and I plan on using that item for that purpose until that item is no longer usable. I am not just going to throw things away willy-nilly because it doesn't serve a purpose for me anymore. I'm going to be doing everything this year with intention. Okay? So that's the other thing. I'm looking at everything in my house. Does this have more than one use? Can it be used for multiple uses? So, say you have a candle. It's great for ambiance. It's great for scenting your home if it's a scented candle. But does it come in a container like this? So when the candle's all burned up, is the container going to just go in the trash, or are you going to clean it and remove the sticker and recycle the metal that is in the container? That would be the preferred end-of-life use for this candle, instead of just saying, I don't like this candle anymore, and throw it in the trash. There's no point to that. So I want to make sure that I'm more intentional with the things that I do discard, and I do hope that I'm going to discard of them properly. So what are no-buy items? Okay, so this is a fun one because you guys know that as I was a former paparazzi consultant, I was in the business of fast fashion and consumer goods. But with my no-buy challenge, I'm not buying any more clothing or accessories. I have enough. I have 3 jewelry boxes and 2 hanging organizers in my closet full of paparazzi jewelry and accessories. I am going to use those items until they break and they're not replaceable. I'm not buying any more jewelry for myself going forward. As for clothing, I have 3/4 of the closet in my bedroom, a full half of a dresser, a closet in my hallway, and a dresser in my closet full of clothes. I'm not going to be buying any more clothes. In fact, I'm going to be using the clothes I have until they are worn out to the point where you can see through them, or they're so holey and gross that you shouldn't be wearing them anymore. As I was taking stock, I have 12 pairs of pajamas. Nobody needs 12 pairs of pajamas. Nobody. But I do. Why? Because I thought they were cute, or I thought they were soft. So no more new pajamas for me. And now, here's the other thing on my no-buy list. No beauty or personal care items. I need to use up what I have, and I do not replace those items until what I have is gone. And I have noticed that I am not using as much makeup as I used to because I don't find the need for it anymore. What I do use is my facial creams and my sunscreen. And every once in a while, I'll throw on some mascara and some lipstick. But everything else, no. My skin is pretty even toned. I take really good care of it. There's no need for concealers and palettes and makeup. There's no need for it. I don't have a need for it. So I'm not going to be a consumer in that way anymore. No more home goods, meaning no more home decor. Like I said, I've been taking stock. I have a drawer of Scentsy wax melts that someone gave me. I have plenty of scented wax for the rest of my life if I wanted it. I have 8 candles. Most of them have not even been opened or burned. I have plenty of blankets, plenty of home decor, plenty of electronics, So that falls in the home goods and entertainment. So no decor, no gadgets. I'm only going to replace what's broken. And based on something that broke today, I have to replace my 8-year-old carpet cleaner because the one I have died. But I'm also going to look into where I can take my old carpet cleaner so it's not ending up in a landfill, so all the parts on it are properly recycled. So that's something I'm looking into. As for entertainment, no new electronics, no books, no streaming services, and I'm going to be canceling what I'm not using. So the public library is there. If I want to borrow a book, I'll go to the library and I'll read a book from the library. There's no harm in getting a book from your public library. In fact, if you don't have a library card, go get one and support your tax dollars in the use of a public library. Okay? All right, so let's go to the next one. Are there any exceptions to my little no buy month? Yes. I have put in 2 exceptions to my no buy month. I have put in 1 dinner date with my husband and 1 breakfast date with my best friend for every month. These are 2 things that I think are worth giving up. But what I do have to give up is on the nights where I'm coming home from work and I'm just too tired, I'm not going to be stopping for fast food on my way home. That's why I'm preparing meals during the weekend, so everything's ready to go during the week. So all I have to do is come home, throw it together, and cook it. And that's why I spent my weekend chopping vegetables, preparing the vegetables, getting everything organized as far as this goes with this, and we cook this to go with this. So now I just have to write everything down and stick it on the fridge so my husband knows what the meal plan is. I gotta do that after I'm done recording these. All right. What is your reason for doing something like this? So I'm going to share with you my why. I want to simplify my life. Okay. I get overwhelmed very easily. And I look at it as less stuff, less stress, and more space. So I just want to point something out. While I was cleaning my house out the other day, I found an iTunes gift card for $10. It's never been used, but I have it. I don't even know who uses iTunes anymore for anything. But here's a $10 gift card that's never been used, that will probably never get used, that a large corporation made $10 off of no use. This is ridiculous, and this is something that we all need to take stock on. When you are going through your drawers and cleaning things out, if you find something like this, share it with me in the comments down below. What's something that you came across that you didn't even realize you had? I mean, did you find any old gift cards? Did you find coupons that are still good that you can use? So I want to know what you guys come across as you are doing this. All right, set your goal. So my main goal for all of this is because I want to have less processed foods in my diet. So I was like, we need to go through the pantry and clear out all the processed foods that are currently in the pantry. So we need to use them up so we can not waste our money that way. And the other thing, my main goal for doing this is because I would like to be a little bit more globally aware of the choices that I make. I want to think about the end of life of the products that I use. I want to be able to say I recycled that responsibly. I was responsible with the products that I have in my home. And the main motivator for this is because I watched the documentary Buy Now on Netflix, and it was eye-opening. Okay, what could happen? I could save money. I can reduce my carbon footprint. I can encourage other people to do the same thing and become more aware of what's going on in their lives and what their purchases are doing. And I'm hoping that I can help others that may have a shopping addiction like I once had. Yeah, when I was a paparazzi consultant, I had a shopping addiction. Monday through Friday at 12 o'clock noon Pacific Standard Time, or 1 o'clock Mountain Time, or 3 o'clock Eastern, I, along with every other active paparazzi consultant, went into my back office in the fear of missing out, bought way too much jewelry under that frenzy. I lost a lot of money that way, And I know there are several others out there that have also done the same thing. I want to prevent that from becoming the norm. So what can I do instead? I'm going to find a new hobby. What's my new hobby going to be? I'm going to learn how to garden. And I'm going to utilize my deck that gets full sun. I'm going to figure out a way to utilize my deck and turn it into a garden. So I can plant herbs and tomatoes and strawberries and maybe a zucchini plant or two. But that's something that I want to do on my deck. I just need to figure out how to get water out there so I can water the plants. So that's something that I am focused on, and that's something that I want to do during this no-buy year. I want to teach myself how to garden and grow my own vegetables in ways that I can. Second thing, I'm going to read more books because knowledge is power, and I think it's a good thing to do. I'm going to do things that are free. I'm going to explore my cities that are around me. So I'm going to take my electric vehicle. Yes, I have one of those. And I'm going to drive to the surrounding cities and I'm going to explore. I'm going to explore the parks. I'm going to explore the architecture. I'm going to walk through the city streets. Just because you're out and about doesn't mean you have to buy. And that's something that I want to do. I want to explore the city, enjoy the architecture, take pictures just like I do when I'm on vacation. I don't need to have a souvenir, but I can take a picture of something I find unique. And the other thing I want to find a third space. I want this to become a third space where we can come together as a community and share our ideas and our thoughts on things without fear of retribution. Okay? So what are the steps that I've taken so far? Well, I have completely deleted Facebook off of my tablet and my phone and my computer. So my personal Facebook and Instagram are no longer. One, because they are full of misinformation. They are targeted to sell stuff to me, and I am the profit margin for those companies. What I put on those things is profit for them. So I would prefer not to support someone like Mark Zuckerberg, who supports somebody that I don't agree with. Second thing, I never had TikTok, so I don't have it. I'm not going to get it. I've removed Amazon from my phone and my tablet, so no more shopping through Amazon. No more Temu. I placed my last order last month, and it's a bunch of gardening stuff. But going forward, no more Temu, no more online shopping. And by removing the influences of fear of missing out culture, I don't have the temptation. Like I said, this month I've been in preparation mode for my no-buy future. So the best resource I have found is this blog, nourishingminimalism.com. It's a great resource. She has a lot of great comments in that blog, and I highly encourage that you go read it. There's a description for it, a link for it in the description box down below. And my hope is that my end result is going to be peace. Peace in my own life. Confidence that I can do something new, and I taught myself something new. Confidence that I can grow a vegetable from start to finish without it dying. That my savings account will grow. That I'll have more flexibility in my life and I'll have better health. And those are the main factors for why I'm doing this. So again, these are the resources that I would recommend you go and participate in watching. So we've got the Nourishing Minimalism blog, and we've got Get Smart with Money, a documentary on YouTube, Buy Now, another documentary on YouTube, and The Minimalist, and What the Health. Food Inc. Parts 1 and 2 are also really great to watch. So join me in this challenge. I look forward to hearing from you and hearing what you guys find while you're doing your inventory. What unique things have you come across that you didn't believe you would come across? And let's have fun with this together. Let's make this exciting for all of us. Thank you so much for joining me and have a great day.